Checking in on some local news now. 2 people have died and 1 is hospitalized with serious injuries after a single vehicle accident last night. According to police, 3 men in their early 20s were driving down Pond Willow Lane at high speeds when the driver lost control and crashed into trees. According to officials, no one in the car was wearing a seatbelt. Making news regionally, former Fayetteville VA Chief Pathologist Dr. Robert Levy is scheduled to be sentenced this week. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of involuntary manslaughter and 1 count of mail fraud. He's accused of going to work drunk and making dozens of misdiagnoses during his time at the VA. He was also accused of forging colleagues' signatures to hide his mistakes. At least 15 of the patients misdiagnosed have died. Making news nationally, Black liberation protesters clashed with police last night in New York. A tense standoff at the Brooklyn Bridge turned violent. Officers say they told the protesters to get off the street, and when the crowd did not move, officers began arresting people for obstructing traffic. The protesters were marching from Brooklyn in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A heavy police presence remained in the streets throughout the night.
All right, thank you, Jen. The Senate is also set to begin confirmation hearings for President-elect Joe Biden's top cabinet picks. Tuesday's lineup includes the nominees for Secretary of State, Treasury, and Defense: Antony Blinken, Janet Yellen, and Lloyd Austin. Federal authorities are still on high alert, though, as they are vetting members of the National Guard due to fears of a potential insider attack. But so far, they've not found any significant threats. The security measures, coupled with the pandemic, has forced the Presidential Inaugural Committee to make a lot of changes. This year, it will largely be a virtual event.